Now take a book to split the word. You should read along with me. Okay? Secular literature. Secular literature. Madhura Vijayam and Amukta Malyata. Amukta Malyata. Amukta Malyata. Amukta Malyata were poems composed by Ganga Devi and Krishna Deva Raya respectively that help us gain insight into the events and individuals associated with the Vijayanagar Empire. Chand Bardais. Chand Bardais. Prithviraj Raso portrays the Rajput king's valor. We have no Indian accounts about what happened during the Turkish invasion of India. For pre-Islamic period, the only expansion was Kalhana's Rajataranji, 11th century. Kalhana's Rajataranji. Books, biographies and autobiographies. Minhaj as Siraj, patronized by Sultan Nasir Uddin Muhammad of slave dynasty, wrote Tabakat-i-Nasiri. The compendium deals with the period from the conquest of Muhammad Ghori to AD CE 1260. The compendium was named after his patron in the 13th century, Hasan Nizami, a migrant from Ghazni wrote Tajul Mazir towards the end of Iltutmish rule. It provides information about Qutb-ud-Din Aibak and is considered the first official history of the Delhi Sultanate. Ziaud Barani, a courtier of Muhammad Tughlaq, wrote Tariq-i-Firoz Shahi, in which he dealt with the history of Delhi Sultanate from Ziauddin Balban to the early years of the reign Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firista, Tariq-i-Firista, 16th century, deals with the history of the rise of the Mughal power in India. Next page. Do you know Tabakan is an Arabic word meaning generations or centuries. Tux is a Persian word meaning autobiography. Tariq or Tahik are Arabian words meaning history. In the 16th century, Emperor Baburnama and Abdul Fazl's Aini Akbari and Akbarnama provide detailed information about these two emperors. In the 17th century, Jahangir wrote his memorial Tugh-i-Jahangiri, throwing a lot of light on the period. Apart from autobiographies of emperors, Tabakat-i-Akbari, authored by Nizamuddin Ahmad, considered reliable than the exaggerated account of Abul Fazl. Similarly, Badauni outstanding work Tariq-i-Badoni History was published in 1595. This work spans 3 volumes. The volume on Akbar's reigns in the Frank and the historical and critical account of Akbar's administration, particularly of his religious policy, travelers and travelogues. Marco Polo, a Venetian traveler, visited when the Pandya kingdom was becoming the leading Tamil power in the 13th century. Marco Polo was twice in Kayal, which was a port city presently in Thoothukudi district of Tamil Nadu. It was full of ships from Arabia and China. Marco Polo tells us that he himself came by a ship from China. According to Marco Polo, thousands of horses were imported into southern India by sea from Arabia and Persia. Al-Biruni, 11th century, accompanied Ahmad of Ghazni in one of his campaigns and stayed in India for 10 years. The most accurate account of Muhammad's Somnath expedition is that of Al-Biruni. As learned man and a scholar, he travelled all over India, trying to understand India and her people. He learned Sanskrit and studied the philosophy of India. In his book, The Hind, Al-Biruni discussed the Indian conditions, system of knowledge, social norms and religion. Ibn Battuta, 14th century, an Arab-born Morocco scholar, travelled from Morocco right across North Africa to Egypt and then to Central Asia and India. His travelogue, Rihla, the travels, contained rich details about the people and the countries he visited. According to him, Egypt was rich then because of the whole of the Indian trade with the West passed through it. Ibn Battuta tells us of caste in India and the practice of sati. We learn from him that Indian merchants were carrying on a brisk trade in the foreign ports and Indian ships in the sea. He described the city of Delhi, a vast and magnificent city. Those were the days when Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq transferred his capital from Delhi to Devangiri, Dauladabad in the south, converting this city into a desert. In the south, Vijayanagara had many foreign visitors who left behind their detailed accounts of the state. An Italian named Niccolo Conti came into 1420. Abdul Razak came from Herat, the court of Great Khan in Central Asia in 1443. Domingo Pires, a Portuguese traveller, visited the city in 1522. All of them recorded the observation which are very useful for us today to know the glory of the Vijayanagar Empire. Up to this lesson completed. Now take a material to split the Roman. Fifth cuisine. List out the important mosques and forts constructed during the medieval times. Quatul Islam Masjid, Quat-ul Islam Masjid, Moth Ki Masjid, Jama Masjid, Fatehpur Sikri Dargah and Charminar are the most important mosques belonging to the medieval times. Second point, the forts of historical importance are Agra Fort, Chittoor Fort, Gwalior Fort and Delhi Red Fort. Once again, fifth cuisine. List out the important mosques and forts constructed during the medieval times. Quat-ul Islam Masjid, Moth-ki Masjid, Jama Masjid, Fatehpur Sikri Dargah and Charminar are the important mosques belonging to the medieval times. The forts of historical importance are Agra Fort, Chittoor Fort, Gwalior Fort and Delhi Red Fort. Next, third Roman, very long answer. Explain about monuments. Explain about monuments. Temples, palace, mosques, tombs, forts, minars and minarets are called by the collective name monuments. The Sultans of Delhi introduced a new type of architecture. The monuments they built had arches, domes and minarets as the main features. The inscription in these monuments contain rich information which can be used to construct history. Again, once again, first point, temples, palace, mosques, tombs, forts, minars and minarets are called by the collective name monuments. Second point, the Sultans of Delhi introduced a new type of architecture. Third point, the monuments they built had arches, domes and minarets as the main features. Fourth point, the inscription in these monuments contain rich information which can be used to construct history. Fifth point, the medieval Khajuraho monuments, Madhya Pradesh, and the temples in Konark, Odisha are the cultural evaluation in northern India. Sixth point, the temples in Tanjavur, Brihadishwara, Gangaikonda Cholapuram and Dharasuram symbolize the magnificent structure of the later Cholas built in Tamil Nadu. Vittala and Virupaksha temple at Hampi similarly speak of the contribution of Vijayanagar rulers in 15th century. The forts have historical importance are Agra Fort, Chittoor Fort, Gwalior Fort and Delhi Red Fort. Fifth point, once again, the medieval Khajuraho monuments, Madhya Pradesh and temples in Konark, Odisha are the cultural evaluation in northern India. Temples in Tanjavur, Brihadishwara, Gangaikonda Cholapuram and Dharasuram symbolize the magnificent structures of the later Cholas built in Tamil Nadu. Vittala and Virupaksha temple at Hampi similarly speak of the contribution of Vijayanagara rulers in 15th century. The forts of historical importance are Agra Fort, Chittoor Fort, Gwalior Fort and Delhi Red Fort. Up to this, next point, last point, Quatul Islam Masjid, Motki Masjid, Jama Masjid, Fatehpur Sikri Dargah and Charminar are the important mosques belonging to the medieval times. Once again, Quatul Islam Masjid, Motki Masjid, Jama Masjid, Fatehpur Sikri Dargah and Charminar are the most important mosques belonging to the medieval times. Only one question, very long answer and 1-2 mark question. Okay. Then worksheet. Okay. Worksheet. Choose the correct answer. First question. The period of early medieval India was between A. Second question. The period of later medieval India was between 1200 to 1700, 800 to 1200, 400 to 800, 1400 to 1700. Third question. Inscription, materials and coins are examples of secondary source, primary source, classical source, none of this. Fourth question. The copper plate were treated as documents, literary works, inscription, legal document. Fifth question. Various types of lands were gifted by Chera kings, Chola kings, Pandya kings, Muhammad Ghori. The Chola period issued the dash plates, copper, silver, gold, nickel. Seventh question. Muhammad Ghori had stamped the figure of goddess Parvati, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Andal. Eighth question. Dash coins were introduced by Iltutmish. Gold tanka, silver tanka, copper tanka, platinum. Ninth question. Chola's period were known as devotional literature, Sanskrit literature, classical literature, oral literature. 10th question. What is the meaning of the word took? Literary works, chronicles, biography, autobiography. Second Roman, fill in the blanks. First question. Uttarameru inscriptions is located in Dash district. Biographies and autobiographies are example of Dash resources. Third question. A jittal contain Dash grains of silver. Fourth question. Jama Masjid, Fatehpur Sikri Dargah are located in Dash. Fifth question. The land donated to Jaina institutions was gifted by Dash. Sixth question. Ali Darwaza tombs was built by Dash. Seventh question. The Charminar mosque is belonging to Dash. Eighth question. The land for the maintenance of school is gifted by Dash. Ninth question. Vittala and Virupaksha temple speak about the contribution of Dash ruler. Qutub Minar was built by Dash. 10th question. Qutub Minar was built by Dash. Match the following. Right side Madhya Pradesh, right side and left side. Madhya Pradesh, Firoz Shah Kotla, Odisha Dilwara temple, Rajasthan Brihadishwara temple, Tanjavur Konark Temple, Delhi Khajuraho Temple. Fourth Roman, guess me. First question, I am a person who writes accounts of important historical event. Second question, I am a collection of detailed information about a particular subject. Third question, I am a tall tower, typically a part of a mosque. Fourth question, I am an Arabic word which means of generations or centuries. Fifth question, I am an Arabic word of history. Up to this topic completed, you should write neatly and take a photo and send your answer through WhatsApp. Thank you students. See you in next class.